I need to talk about the king who won this entire week.
The king.
Childish Gambino, Donald Glover. No. We've discussed him We've discussed him too many times on this show. We would like to lay Martin Luther King Jr. to rest.
Wow.
Peacefully.
Okay.
We need to stop digging him up and telling him about his mistresses and his unseasoned dick.
Oh, it was seasoned, all right. It was seasoned from Biloxi to Tallahassee.
This is what we need to stop doing. I'm trying to get away from it. Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino, completely won this week. He is in the middle of season 2 of Atlanta.
Yeah.
He hosted and performed on SNL, debuting 2 new singles, and he dropped the morning of with the music video "This Is America" and his commercial, the extended trailer for his role as Lando in the new Star Wars movie coming up. Donald Glover is winning everything.
Yes, he is.
But his music video, "This Is America," has the internet in a goddamn frenzy, and y'all won't get the fuck out my mentions.
Well, let's tell them why, because you gave theory and you gave some perspective to what Donald was talking about, and people, they didn't like it too much.
You know what niggas hate? Truth. They hate that shit. And second to truth, they really hate smart black women. So here's the thing.
Preach. Go ahead.
So a lot of the internet is upset because they feel like Donald Glover is disingenuous with his pro-black actions, according to his actions several years ago about him insulting black women, about him fetishizing Asian women, about the jokes he used to make as a stand-up comedian. And they're really holding this against him because they feel like he's never addressed it, he's never verbalized his flaws, he's never made an apology, and fuck Atlanta, fuck his pro-black movement, and especially fuck this.
You saying fuck Atlanta?
Some people are saying fuck Atlanta. And fuck this new video that he's got, because who cares about how woke he's being now? What he did before doesn't encompass his new actions. So they don't believe him diving into his blackness.
I really wish I cared about like where this all was coming from, but I don't. Now it'd be one thing if we found adequate proof that Donald Glover was like, man, black bitches, nah, bottom of my shoe. But I don't think that bigging up Asian women or fetishizing Asian women means that you're con black women, if that makes sense. It just, like, to me, it just doesn't, I don't get it. He has a white girlfriend, baby mother as well. We can say white baby mama, because, they'll say it for us. We're going to say it to them. White baby mama, and a lot of people had a problem with that, too. How can he be so pro-black with a white baby mom? So, he has a lot of controversy around him. Not expected. He's hot right now. I don't know. I think we should just, until something comes out to be hardcore truth, maybe we should just shut the fuck up.
My thing is, and I feel like a rant. Like, it's just like in my chest.
A rant is bubbling.
Internet got on my goddamn nerves this week. You guys just want to sit up on this Twitter high horse and pass judgment as if we all were woke 5 years ago. We all were woke 10 years ago. When I tell y'all, I am a Gambino fan. As soon as he even utters the word mixtape, I'm on his page. Like, I have every mixtape. I followed him since he was a writer on 30 Rock. I looked at all his stand-up, everything that he's done. He had this whole thing, one of his albums, Because the Internet, where each track of the song goes along with the screenplay that he wrote. And then you get on his website, go to the screenplay. When you get to a certain part of the dialogue, it actually has a video in the middle of the script. So you play the video so then they can act it out. And then you go back to reading and it tells you what song to play. I sat there on my computer for 2 hours, eating this up. I am a Gambino fan. And knowing his earlier music, which people are criticizing him because they're like, oh, his audience was all white. He was making music for white people anyway. And it's just he was making music.
Right.
If white people were listening, that's their business. And if we as hip hop culture would like to expand what we like to listen to, maybe y'all would have been there too. I was, and I enjoyed his music. I have never seen anything of him insulting black women. And I sat and I researched because I'm like, I want to hear my black girls. I want to hear why y'all are right. I want to see where this anger is from several black women. And I couldn't find anything. I really couldn't find direct tweets saying, I don't like your hair, I don't like your skin, black bitches could kick rocks. I don't do that. I don't see it. And yes, he had a whole thing for Blasians. Is that uncommon? When a whole bunch of aren't a bunch of these today rappers rapping about Redbone, Exoticals, mixed race that got that foreign, are y'all canceling them? Because they're still trending.
Y'all probably listening to Migos right now.
Like right now.
Like right now.
So much of current hip hop is insulting us right now. And so when I'm looking at an artist, creator, writer, director, get on his show and put dark-skinned black women at the forefront as the beautiful Instagram models. In season 2, he had Paperboys. This girl was trying to get with Paperboy for exposure, and she was the Instagram model, and I had no idea because she had a natural body, she had dark skin, she just had her blowout weave, but she was the Instagram baddie. He's talked about black trans women. He's talked about black masculinity. He's talked about black mental health. He's talked about the jail system. He has hit so many nails on the head. He has passed out checks for black women who would have never gotten a chance in Hollywood. He's hired so many black actors, black child actors. He put Lakeith Stanfield on. He has a banging career. He put Brian on. He's getting an amazing career right now. Like
my son's, what's her name? Van,
who's now in Deadpool movie. Like, people want to sit on Twitter and say, he's never addressed it. He never had an apology. Well, how many people have given you guys this fake apology and then went forth in their actions and did absolutely nothing? But they're good in your book because they apologize. But if he doesn't verbally say, listen, I'm sorry I had a thing for Blasians, and Janae Aiko was my queen in 2014, and now we're going to move forward, then he's not good enough. It shows in his actions, and I'd rather see his actions, which he has proven time and time again that he's evolved, that he's gotten smarter, that he's gotten more woke, that his work and his actions and his care is to our benefit and to protect and uplift our voices. And we're mad at him because he didn't verbally say, you know the shitty things I was saying 5 years ago?
Plenty of shitty things, ain't that right?
saying.
Ain't that right?
We all wasn't woke. Beyonce, she had a song with Destiny's Child called Nasty Girl. Nasty, put some clothes on, you're dirty, you're filthy, you stank. Men don't want no woman that been around the block female, you nasty girl.
Which is not true.
And now...
Y'all are wiping up hoes by the pound out here.
Cake by the pound.
Y'all are the best mothers. Hoes. Wow. Always remember that.
Wow. But now we can see in Beyonce's actions, she's all womanism, everything. She's feminism, everything. Have sex when you want. Wear your thong on stage if you want. Shake it if you want. Grind up on your man like a barbecue rib if you want.
Wow.
We see the evolution. We don't need these. What are these apologies that we're canceling Donald Glover for? Somebody was saying, oh, he was a token black on Girls for Lena Dunham, so he's a coon.
That was dumb. That's dumb as fuck.
There's this thing that black people do when they ask our celebrities to hurt themselves for our benefit. So he's not going to take this job to represent us for what? Us, the people that are currently attacking him when he's doing everything in his power to put blackness on. Like when he won an Emmy for Atlanta and thanked the Migos.
Right.
Who will never be invited to the Emmys, but every white person went home knowing who the fuck Migos was, and their sales.
They went number one. They went number one that night for Bad and Bougie. Let me tell you that.
Like,
yeah.
These are the actions that I'm talking about. These are what I'm saying. And none of this matters because he used to like Asian girls more so than black girls a few years ago.
I mean, I think you put a bow on it. You summed it up. But my thing is that, you know, for the same people that will criticize Childish Gambino, they will do a Popeye's chicken commercial with Medea. Both of them doing the electric slide for $50 and an Instagram clip for their social. So before we start to criticize, understand that yes, people can grow. He's not the same person as he was 5 years ago. Nobody is. My son Kevin not the same person that he was 5 years ago. You know, so allow people to grow, allow people to change, and you know, again, you said it perfectly. I don't really care. Am I gonna stop watching Atlanta? Fuck no. Okay, it's an amazing show. One of the best shows of black representation that I've ever seen. So unless I get some concrete evidence of this man talking bad about black women, whatever his preference is, that's his preference. I don't care about whether he likes white women or black women. The thing is, he contributes amazing art to society. And that's all it should be. Y'all need to stop. It's really scary how people really care about who's sticking whose dick and who. Or whose pussy is, what color pussy is riding whose face.
I will agree with the audience that there are complexities to interracial dating. Yes, some people date outside of black people because it does make them feel good. It makes them feel valuable. Like, look who I can get. And I've met plenty of those people. But to not look into anything further because of the color of their partner and to say, we need to only procreate with black.
Right.
Because plenty of black people have been hurting us. Hi, R. Kelly and Bill Cosby and Nas.
OJ.
So I can't go get me a Chris Hemsworth or one of them fucking Chris Evans. I can't go get me one of them because I should be dating Nas because he black. While he at home beating on me. I don't know why I do a slave.
Why did you do that?
I'm sorry, internet, you lost. You lost. I win. Pipe it up. But to get back to the genius of This Is America video. So when he was being this character in this video, I was like, I don't feel like he's human. And I was tweeting this. I don't feel like he's human. I feel like he's like this spirit orchestrating these moments. And to me, he was very visibly disconnected from the actual people around him. In the background, even the little baby dancers around him, I was like, I feel like he's a spirit. Mm-hmm. And then somebody amazing on Twitter was like, he is America. We're not watching a black man shoot another black man, and we're not watching a black man shoot a choir full of people. America shot a black man. America described black people as a minstrel show, which is why he did that contorted face in the beginning, and he shot that man all funny because he was portraying the Jim Crow minstrel character that America made black people out to be. So he was like, okay, well, you adorned me as a coon, so let me wear this coon. And then he showed the actions of America. So he wasn't himself, he was being the country, dancing, putting trends in front of your face, distracting you with black culture, commodifying black culture, selling and marketing you black culture while we're destroying you and the blackness that you give us for free while we make money off of you. And it was fucking genius.
And if you know Donald Glover, you know that nothing is just like simple and plain.
It's not.
Have you seen Atlanta?
Have you seen Atlanta?
Have you seen Atlanta? No? Okay, then we shouldn't be having this conversation. Like, I don't think anything that Donald Glover does is like simplistic. At least not in this stage in his career. Everything definitely has mixed messages. Well, not mixed messages, but convoluted messages. It's like pack.
And you think you're saying something, and it ain't even what you're saying.
I don't even know if I saw Donald Glover. Was it him? I don't know. He was a man with a hairy chest and some paint. All right? He had pants.
He did have a pants.
So we just have to, he was
piping it up though. He was getting it. And I think it's so genius because that song is actually popping. Like, it gives me that good trap that I always yearn for. I love that. So even when I'm playing the song, and this is how genius he is, I cannot get his visuals out of my head. Right. And so I'm checking myself. Like, I just want to hit, like, This Is America. Like, I want to bump, but I'm like, what are you dancing to? What is America doing to you? How has America affected you? And that was the point of the video.
So it's like a confused twerk. Like, you want to pop your ass.
It makes you check your hypocrisy. Like, what are we valuing in trends? What does it all mean? And he has so many features on the song. He had 21 Savage.
Yes.
He had Quavo. He had Young Thug, and he had somebody else whose name escaped me. Big Sean's on it too?
Yeah, and Solange was in the video.
SZA was in the video.
SZA, sorry. I get,
Get your black ladies confused.
My black queens. Y'all are both earthy. But yeah, SZA was in the video, just on the car looking all pretty and shit.
And I didn't realize because she actually Instagrammed herself in the video with Gambino, some shot that wasn't in the video, and she put Liberty in the caption. So I was like, she's supposed to be the Statue of Liberty. Like, watching this black man like perform and on these cars that are not fancy, like front, like whatever that was supposed to mean. Like,
it definitely has, it leaves a lot of interpretation. And of course, the genius mind of Donald Glover. Dog is on fire right now, and it's like, you know, again, enjoy the art. I really get tired of having these discussions about I love black women, and there's some people that don't value black women the same as I do. Cool, you're entitled to your
It ain't cool.
No, I said cool.
It ain't cool.
I'm saying cool because I'm not gonna change their mind. You know what? It's more black women for me. I take y'all. I love y'all. Come over here. I got more than enough on. More than for
about two.
Three.
Okay.
Two on a little person. Let's go.
Yep.
But whatever they do, I think, you know, you gotta look at, especially if they're doing just things. Not no R. Kelly shit. If they're doing just things, then my thing is enjoy the art, and you know, you can't, because he's having sex with a white woman, you gonna cancel Atlanta. That's bullshit. You're the only one. Because guess what I'm gonna watch on Thursday? Atlanta.
I am. Shout out to Teddy Perkins. We follow each other on Twitter.
That's weird as fuck.
We're friends.
He's dead, or is he?